Hey everybody, I'm David Shearer, your friendly neighborhood real estate expert, and today we are going to dive into a topic that's super important for both first-time home buyers and those who've been through the process before: closing costs. When you think about buying a home, you probably picture saving for that down payment and budgeting for your monthly mortgage. But there's another part of the process that you need to consider: closing costs. These are the fees and expenses that come up just before you get your keys to your brand new home. Think of them as the final hurdles before you cross that finish line into homeownership. So, how much should you prepare for in the closing costs? Well, there's not one size fits all answer, but as a general guide, you can expect closing costs to be around 2% to 5% of your home's purchase price. That might sound like a wide range, and it really depends on several factors: where you live, the type of loan you choose, and even the lender you go with. For instance, in Burbank, California, you might be looking at anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000 in closing costs for a typical home. It's a sizable chunk of change, so understanding this part of the process is key to your budgeting. Now let's break down what those closing costs typically look like. Number one, lender fees. Loan origination fee. This is the fee your lender charges for getting your loan approved. It usually ranges from 0.5% to a full 1% of the loan amount. Appraisal fee. Your lender will ask for an appraisal to make sure the home values matches how much you are borrowing. Credit report fee. Just a small fee to check your credit history. Then there's an underwriting fee. This covers the cost of the lender verifying your financial information and approving your mortgage. Mortgage points. You might hear about buying down your interest rate using points. 1 point usually costs 1% of your loan amount and can help lower your interest rate over time. 2, title and escrow fees. Those help ensure everything goes smoothly during the ownership transfer. Title search and title insurance. A title company will check for any claims against the property, and title insurance protects both you and your lender from any future issues with the property's title. Escrow fees. The escrow company acts as a neutral party, holding all the money and paperwork until everything is in order for the sale. Prepaid expenses. These are costs you'll pay at closing for ongoing expenses. Property taxes. You generally prepay part of your property taxes at closing. Homeowners insurance. Your lender will want you to have insurance, and you'll pay the first year's premium at closing. Prepaid interest. This covers the interest your mortgage from closing day until the first day of the next month. Government recording. Fees and other potential costs. Recording fees. Your local government does charge a fee to officially record the sale. Transfer taxes. In some areas, there's a tax on the transfer of real estate. HOA dues. If you're buying a home in a community with an HOA, you might need to prepay some dues. Attorney fees. Now, this is optional in California, but if you decide to have an attorney review documents, their fees will be included in the closing costs. Home inspection fees, typically paid beforehand, but worth mentioning as part of your overall buying process. I know this sounds overwhelming, but don't you worry. The great news is that these costs shouldn't come as a surprise. By law, your lender is required to give you a loan estimate within 3 business days of your mortgage application, detailing all your estimated closing costs. Then you'll receive closing disclosure at least 3 days before your closing date, and you'll get the final numbers. As a real estate agent, I'm here to guide you through every item of these documents. We'll go over them together so you can feel confident understanding what you're paying for and why. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out. Happy house hunting. Bye-bye. David Shearer signing off.